Hello, folks, and welcome to this Typhoon short summary. This is 1959's Typhoon Vera. As always, as does with any tropical system, starts off as a depression or equivalent. However, Vera was first spotted as a tropical storm on September 20th. The parts where the darker blue are before the lighter blue circles are tropical storm intensity. This is on the Saffir-Simpson scale, the American scale, I guess, for hurricanes. And then these darker blue dots and triangles is a tropical wave and depression. So those were actually added later based on guesstimates, as far as I'm aware. But again, first detected on September 20th, Vera would rapidly intensify around starting September 22nd, reaching its peak very quickly just on September 23rd at a peak of 190 miles per hour at a pressure estimated to be 895 millibars. This is one of the lowest pressures seen in a tropical system. A few days later, landfall would occur on Honshu, the island of Honshu, at 9 in the morning Universal Time on the 26th of September. Vera landfell with winds of 160 miles per hour at a pressure of 920 millibars. From this point out, Vera would pretty rapidly weaken and also pretty rapidly traverse its way through Japan and then out back into the Pacific Ocean. Vera in total would cause 5,098 deaths, injuries in the range of 40,000 people, and cause at least 261 million US dollars in damage. That is 1959 US dollars. Vera would destroy nearly a million homes, possibly more than. In the areas worst affected, just under a million homes were destroyed. That's 834,000 specifically. Again, these were in the most heavily damaged portions. Upon landfall, storm surge reached an amazing 13 feet above normal, which is absolutely crazy to think about. The entirety of the Aichi prefecture experienced winds of around 70 to 73 miles per hour, just below hurricane equivalent strength. Nagoya would see gusts of up to 90 miles per hour. Sorry, winds of up to 90 miles per hour with gusts reaching 160. Pardon me there. Crop damage was estimated just to be $30 million, which is an insanely large amount regardless. And the communities of Kuwana and Nagashima were submerged by around 80% and 95% respectively. That is an absolutely insane amount. Down here at the bottom right, all of the different colors represent how long Ise Bay was inundated by floodwaters. It goes from green to dark purple, with I guess dark purple being the darkest shade of green. Who would have known? Green is less than a day. Blue is anywhere from 1 to 30 days. The lighter pink almost is 31 to 120 days. And in the most severely affected areas, of which there's only really two, were inundated for over 120 days. Vera is significant for a few reasons. One was that for the time, this was an extremely well forecasted and predicted storm. However, the large amount of deaths was due to a lack of urgency about the typhoon in Japanese media. This did indeed prove deadly and shows that if you have a typhoon that's going to make landfall, regardless of strength, you still need to take action. Even if it's just, say, a hurricane, uh, just a Category 1 equivalent. Rather, this storm landfell at Category 5 intensity equivalents, Again, winds of 160, which is absolutely insane. This would make Vera the third deadliest 20th century natural disaster to have ever struck Japan. Again, in the 20th century, I believe that the first most deadly was the 1923 earthquake, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the second one, and do apologize about that. But with reaching nearly 5,100 deaths, this does make Vera one of the most deadly West Pacific storms ever recorded, and hopefully it does indeed stay that way. This is also the most intense typhoon to ever make landfall on Japan in recorded history, and Japan has a lot of recorded history, so this is a pretty monumental storm just for that reason alone. But with that, folks, that is all that I have for Typhoon Vera. I hope that you all enjoyed this video and learned something new, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching.